Gamer girls of Reddit, what's the worst, the most disgusting thing that anyone has ever said during a game? I will have my dog rape you in the SS and make you suck the garbage off of his slong. All because I won a role in WoW. Dude obviously had some issues. What do your toes taste like? A guy was talking about how he would suck milk out Sandra Bullock's butt with a fun straw. You know, typical gamer food. I'm eating an entire jar of mayo with a fork. Quote, I mostly just have the usual, suck my slong, or go back to the fluffing kitchen, or being told that I think I'm hot garbage because I play games, as if I don't enjoy gaming at all and just do it to manipulate men. Though bonus, some guy told me to suck his slong and I told him I was a 600-pound shut-in with broken teeth. Not really, just trying to get him to leave me alone. He said, I'm still going to make you suck my slong though, so really there's all kinds of determination levels out there. Nobody's really said anything too disgusting yet because the Siege community on Xbox is literally just 7-year-olds who don't know what a boner is. But I've been asked how much for Gamer Girl P once and that's about it. LMAO. Back in my COD days, I said something in a lobby and one of the kids blurted out, oh my god, is that a meow? My sister lives and breathes Overwatch. She said she's been asked for feet pics 27 times. From a teammate in a competitive Overwatch match, an NBSP, there should be another Holocaust, but, you know, with women instead of Jews. An NBSP, that's just one gem from an 8-minute-long match where I got called a female doggy, a slut, and repeatedly told that I should suck their slongs or get back in the kitchen. By my own teammates. After saying one word, hi. An NBSP, edit for all the people saying they doubt that's all I said, I really did only say hi. Even if I'd wanted to speak after that, the barrage of sexist insults began immediately and was so incessant and loud I could barely hear the game audio. I muted my mic, played the match, and reported them all. I'm sure Blizzard did nothing as per usual. Call me weird if you want, but I prefer to use Internet Explorer over any other browser. A vote to kick is in progress. / Not me but my friend's girlfriend always gets told she sounds like a 12-year-old boy. Not said, but back in the late 2000s my sister was playing Halo online and every person on her team dropped when they found out my sister was, in fact, a girl. She ended up modifying her mic to give her a manlier voice and it never happened again. Deleted. Over vocal at 3 a.m, hey what's your age, you sound like a Kevin. There's no point to give you my age. Just focus on the game instead of dying for nothing. / opening square bracket. Darn, looks too mature for a Kevin, so a girl, right? Maybe. Yo, what's her Facebook? I want to fluff you. I don't have a Facebook, which was right at this time. Don't be a meow, just give it to me. I don't have one, I'm not on social media. Then he has raged quit. WAAAAAY. Back in the day I was playing Counter-Strike on the same server as my boyfriend who called me out and told me to come make him a sandwich when I made a garbage move, so next round I shot him in the face and logged off. It's usually the typical, get back in the kitchen, you're probably fat, ugly, whore, slut, girls should only play healers comments. But I've had guys say they were going to rape me and or kill me. One that stands out is this guy said they were going to throat fluff me till my jaw broke. How lovely. While I was playing a game called Ark Survival Evolved, a dude started making comments about how instead of riding dinosaurs and dragons, which is a big part of the game, I should just go ahead and ride his slong. He then proceeded to just follow me everywhere in the game and tried to lock me in his prison. All while making comments about how rape is good for stuck-up women and how I would surely enjoy it. Let's make something clear, I'm 16. He was reported to the admin of the map and kicked out after about 30 minutes. To this day, it is still the most disgusting thing I've been said while gaming. P.S. He continued on another map with a 9 to 10 years old girl. As a girl gamer I've heard plenty of garbage, but the worst ones are honestly when people say they're going to rape me, and I'm not talking video game wise. Like actually threatening to find me and rape me. Edit, I'm very in love with all the replies this comment has received. I will say there have been many times where men in the lobby stand up for myself and other girls when we receive comments like this. If I had to be honest, I think most of the guys I frequently game with I added to my friend list due to them sticking up for me and being great gaming partners. To the people asking why I don't report to law enforcement these occurrences. TBH, I feel like law enforcement has other issues to focus on. I would rather not take their attention away from more serious issues in the community than some lonely guy on the other end of a mic while gaming. I leave off with this: there is nothing more satisfying when a man is making such comments in a gaming lobby and other men put them in their place and call them out on their bull garbage. It's very appreciated when y'all stick up for your gaming counterpart less than 3. While playing Overwatch, I was called a dumb female doggy multiple times when I asked a guy to mute his mic while he took a phone call. We were contesting point and I didn't want to stop in the middle of a big push to mute him. If I had, the rest of the team would have female doggied at me for not healing. Because, as a female support main, it's apparently my fault if we lose a match. I should just stay out of voice chat. You like your meow being slapped? Whore, stupid promiscuous person is letting her boyfriend play while she talks on the mic, probably loves it up the ass. Everyone tell this female doggy she's a slut. I've just stopped playing online altogether, it's easier. I get why you're so fluffing retarded and bad at games. In lol written chat, not even close, wasn't even that bad, in fact he was in a worse state in the game than I was. I'm kinda asking for it, it's lol, an astronomical amount of pure toxicity. Don't say that all the boys nor all the LoL players are like that, don't get me wrong. Closing parenthesis. Hey, gamer tag, what time do those legs open? Man, you're the hottest darn thing, I wanna are you, gamer tag, all while humping my character. This was in Minecraft, when I was like 11. I created my own female skin, which is quite pretty. My username is Blaze_23 in Overwatch. This is because my dog's name is Blaze. The problem is, I am a female, and Blaze is a masculine username. It also sounds like blazing. Like the being on weed kind. So I had a guy come over the competitive voice chat in Overwatch after I had said hello. He said, "Wow, you're a girl?" with genuine surprise. I thought maybe he was sexist and prepared a response, but he continued before I could, saying, "I was expecting you to be like an old stoner dude." Blazing on that 420. I had to suppress my laughter for the rest of the game. It wasn't really disgusting, but I thought he might have been making a rude comment at first, so I thought I'd include this. Hopefully someone was at least slightly entertained. Smiley face. Wait, are you a girl IRL? I bet fat. I mean, he was actually right, but it's still a bad assumption to make about women who play video games. Also had female doggy and slut a lot and hoe a few times. Edit typo. My friend played AoE 2 in a team with 3 guys. They played for about a year together. Then they all got headsets and one of them is like, "Dude, what's with your voice? You totally sound like a girl," and she's like, "That's because I'm a girl." Her in-game name had no indication. Funny that they played together for a year without really knowing anything about each other. Removed. Male was in a game where this one dude was just trying all the typical lines you read here on this one girl in the game. She wasn't having any of it. So I get on my mic and started doing sports commentary on his plays. He was not happy with me commenting on his every attempt that fell flat. I would even do replays of his lines, which was me repeating them. The rest of the lobby got a kick out of it and one other dude joined in. Eventually the harasser got pissed off with us harassing him, ironic, and he quit the game. Someone else got on their mic and said, "I don't care, that's we're behind and now down a man, thank God he's gone." Don't worry ladies, a lot of us don't like them either. I heard a guy once say that the live-action Avatar, The Last Airbender movie was not bad. Then I'll stick my fingers in your hole. Changed my username to Jerry after that. No one wants to stick Jerry. Are you a little boy or a girl? Like what? Nothing too bad, it's more annoying than actually mean. Found it rather hard when people stopped talking altogether. That hurt, but for real, I know I have to man up in that regard and learn to not be shy. I just want to be able to play a team-based game FFS. Edit, it wasn't the question itself, that's understandable TBH. But this guy didn't believe me and didn't stop calling me a little boy and talking garbage. I muted him then, so no problem, but I've rather had an actual teammate who's concerned about the match and not what I am. I'm not actually a girl, but because of my Overwatch username people think I am a girl most of the time. I had to turn chat off. Apparently that made even more people think I was a girl. I mentioned I had a rabbit. Some guy said he was going to kill my rabbit and rape its corpse. I'm sorry you had a bad experience. I don't typically have too hard of a time because I keep my mic muted until I've screened the party. Typically this leaves me playing silent, using chat for necessary stuff a lot, but my worst experience was being in party with a couple of grown incels sexually harassing a young boy. Kid wasn't rude to them, it wasn't trashy gamer talk, the kid sounded legit scared and I wondered where his parents were. I play with my kids. Again, these horrible questions weren't directed at me, they were being directed at an obvious child. I unmuted my mic and proceeded to shame them loudly, hoping the kids' parents would hear it from the screen, and of course reported both players. They stuttered and stumbled saying I could just mute them, I didn't have to listen in. Effin' sick AF, and it still makes me mad.